blind pick tanks.
Well, I was gonna say Gangplank, but Jace has crept on through.
So Jace is one of sort of advantage.
Yep, gonna feel pretty good there. Inspired though does keep clearing. Isles with a very nice flash binding straight to the face, and Yumi just can't lie. It's Zeri that goes down. First blood.
Pop on him on the dragon. So Blabber off that invade will be able to get this first objective for Cloud9. As long as it's not stolen by the Zeri. The possibilities are there. Blabber is on Lee Sin, so.
Very nice flash there, but Jojo's here as well. Inspire gonna lock him up. The root's good from Jojo's Summit. Looking to be second blood, can't get the trade. Jojo finds the kill.
The big thing you have to worry about now is Nocturne ultimate here from Evil Geniuses. Anybody caught out, anybody without a flashlight summit.
Oh, look at that. Perfect timing there. Someone's going to get feared up and killed. The knockback's not enough, and Inspired gets on the board.
It's going to be about what can these repeat roams do.
At it again here. Summit going to get knocked up. Impact with the combo. Nice little buff for the E, but the exhaust should be enough here, and Summit can only fight his way out as Jojo gets another.
Plus Nocturne Yumi. Things can get scary. But for Cloud9, it doesn't matter. You can't worry about that future before it's arrived. You have to stick to your all of this turret plate money for themselves and into their scaling up.
Ooh, maybe not the angle they wanted. They're going to die for it. Very nice stasis there from Jojo. Blabber's going to stay. The kill, and he barely gets away with the trade. Jojo dies.
This EG team definitely could be a problem in the future. Cloud9 need to keep up the pace. And with this tower going down, just walks his way right into the river.
Ooh, what a flank, actually. Isles Habs in a spot above it. Danny may be in trouble. Blabber going to get rooted up by the Yumi ultimate, and there's the Orn ulti trying to get another. They do get the knock-up, but Inspired already gets a kill.
That's critical because that's the jungler pastry time. That means you have no smite for this dragon. Your dragon stacking hopes are crushed. Evil Geniuses have done it. They push down mid tower with the Rift 9. The opportunity here for Soul Point in exchange for pushing down mid.
As you can see. And Nocturne's much better in the early game than Zeri is. There's now a dive in bottom side. 3v1 here for Summit. Flashes past Impact. The lights are up, but he's going to keep going for it. Orn ulti, Yumi ulti, everything thrown at him.
Orn very clearly on this team. Going to have to do something about that front line, but here's that dive pastry. Clockwork.
It just looks a little bit too easy. Inspired on a killing spree now. But as you were saying before, the advantage of what C9 have is getting into the river early and poking. Can't poke if you're late, but now they're going to go after Jojo. The dive is there. Blabber with the kick. But Jojo escapes. TP in from Summit, though. Cloud9 really want this soul.
Now, they actually want to stop these backs, too, because that's a good chunk of damage on Jojo and on Impact. If Blabber can actually find Impact as well, he does not cancel the Orn back, so Impact will come back full health, and this is just going to be EG trying to get through the trap line. You see the Keller trap line? They got to burst down this dragon and just go for this smite fight.
Yep, junglers both in the area. Dragon's down to 15 HP. Fudge here as well.
Blabber
running a little low. Blabber just going to have to go for it. Inspired just waiting in the back of the pit. Summit's trying to find a flank. He's found Jojo. They're going to look to try and get that kill. The dragon may be forfeit. That Blabber goes back in. He got it. He got it. Finds the soul. Cloud9 grab the fight as well. They're going to lose one more at the end of it, though. But Berserker and Isles still going for it here. But now they have to run. There's 4v2. Cannot fight with the little Kate and the Lux and Impact. He finds the knock-up Berserker. Nets out of the way. Doesn't have Gale Force. Does have Flash. Gets himself out of there. Isles now slowed up and killed. Danny Unleashed is looking for the kill, and he just keeps hitting Q. It doesn't matter. Danny finds another free
investment. We'll see if it's enough to actually give them the win comp for this game, though. Even with the healing, another chase. The only, we do have the orb down there for Vulcan as well. So Yumi does have pretty good AoE, so it's on Vulcan and on whoever attacks Impact. Baron, though, is going to get started up, and this is the teleport coming from Jojo.
Indeed, he's happy to challenge Summit. No TP. He's going to be late to this play. Gonna have to run as fast as he can. Jojo just fending them off. The fight is what they want instead. Inspired pops it. Oh, the over the top. It's picture perfect out of EG. Gonna find 2 kills already.
All right, that's gonna be an easy return to the Baron here. Cloud9, they have a little bit of poke with, but not much.
And still they're going for a Fudge, getting aggressive. Blabber here as well, but not much health to speak of. Fudge gonna get rooted up and slowed down. Trying to dash between them, but it's just not enough. Fudge trying to buy time though, trying to escape. The slow's not there, the root doesn't land. Fudge still alive.
Oh, shit.
Gets the jungler. That is a critical kill from Fudge into the shroud. Danny's got the kill finally. Baron under 4,000 health now, but C9 here is 5. EG peeling off, Orn ulti out once again. Pops it down the choke point, gets a triple knock up.
Baron 3K, Blabber's gotta get in there.
Blabber, I don't think he can get in. The lights are out in EG. They've secured themselves the Baron. Very nicely done. This time, they keep Cloud9 out of the pit.
And Evil Geniuses will be wearing purple on their next march. Teleport back out. Can they actually save this, though? They've got a rotation from JoJo. I don't know. It's going to be hard. Caitlin's got long range. She can just auto-attack it down. They still want the tower for Cloud9, and they get it. 4-1s push in on 2 lanes. Get bottom and mid in. Get some of these outer towers down. Get more money about it. Inspired threatening between the 2 lanes as well, constantly with this Nocturne ultimate. It just becomes so difficult now for some very small corridors here. It makes it easy for the Ornn combination to light him up.
Blabber's going for the play. They're going to try to get JoJo. He's pretty tanky though on the rise, and the Ornn ulti, and the poke's just going to get Isles killed. And now they dive in. Inspired with the final chapter over the top. Blabber's going to die to the double, making a triple there as Inspired picks up the next one, and it's now a 5v2, making it a 1v5. It's
Baron empowered minions.
Feels like everything according to plan. Let Summer play the Jace, play to scale, and then just play the game out beautifully. From that point onwards, EG streaming down the right-hand side of the rift as Fudge is going to try and defend. Isles with the ulti, but it barely thins the wave. Fudge not going to be the next target, but they can just keep on diving. JoJo racks up his 7th kill of the game, and Isles cannot defend this. Blabber can't do anything. Berserker maybe he'd shoot them off the Nexus, but I don't think it. It's a long shot there. Berserker has gone in for the play. Blabber with a big kick gets Danny back in the team, and that is going to be Danny low, but he's not dead just yet. Isles finally finishes that off, and C9 do hold. Summit looking for the kill, gets JoJo inspired. He's going to get in there as well. And now can they get another impact? Another kill there for Blabber indeed. He's going to give it over, and Cloud9 with a massive defense.
This is huge spacey time. They can do more than hold. They can get an objective bounty shutdown on Elder Dragon here. They can push them back. Inspired is the only hope now for EG. Can he steal it? Don't go with Yuumi, though. That would be a double sacrifice. They're just going to give up the Elder Dragon buff instead. So Cloud9, not only do they defend their Nexus, but they also buy themselves so much safety and gold. Slingshot about picks, though. Full-on team fights would be to their advantage, but picks.
We're going for it again. Inspired there with the ulti, and they can get a pick. Indeed, Fudge will be slain. Obviously, there are no towers. And mid's open as well, so they can maybe take another in-hit. JoJo with a very big bounce there, and ulti over the top is massive as well. EG coming in for seconds, and this time they will get the job done. Danny just zooming on over the Nexus. Blabber's trying to hold. C9 again. Will not push EG out as EG take game number 1.
Oh my! So they do have options for later shredding it, the resistances for team fights, plus giving Summit the Camille shrug off in lane phase, where the Victor, again, that side of the matchup, I feel is the aggressive part, as Fudge actually jumps on in on it.
Ooh, it's aggressive. He's just going to force the flash. Blabber's here as well, just going to walk on in, put up the pillow. Oh, he's going flash! Fast blood for Blabber!
The chomp from Blabber here, and it is
Summit! Oh my god, what a flash from him. A little bit aggressive, make sure this wave moves on in. And oh goodness, they're actually going for the engage. The knockup, I think, barely missing from Isles. And now the counter gank here from Inspired. Vulcan moved up as well. Flashes in, gets the slow, gets the root. Blabber in so much trouble. But Trundle's pretty tanky, not tanky enough. JoJo gets his own kill.
Attention towards topside. Summit finally gets a lane where he can fully abuse his advantage. And he's got a cull on top of the possible dive.
Level 6 on, but pretty low hit for impact. Great double knockup. Here comes the Ornn horn. And there's someone going in. He dodges the ulti and gets the 1v1 kill. And he gets out.
Beautiful stuff here. Very easy to use your immunity frames
but don't
there.
be greedy.
Yeah, finishes off the extra minions. And let's see how the cooldown on Hookshot is looking.
It's up. Summit's like, yep, I'm chilling. He's hiding. All right, can't hide. Summit, Precision Protocol buffs, and Inspired's going to finish this off. Jungler gets the kill, yep. Inspired takes the gold.
Wow, Blabber and Fudge move in response to this Rift Herald, which they've got a ward on the whole
2v2,
time.
Blabber gets knocked up, the Chaos Storm is dropped, and JoJo finds the kill. Fudge barely able to Valk out of the way, Inspired low, but not to blow that cooldown, but Cloud9 are going to get the first dragon, unless... Nope, nothing going on. Blabber gets it. But
it has
not too bad as far as gold goes, I'm sure. For the Jinx, again, Cloud9's bottom lane. Definitely playing more like they're scaling cells. Blabber is going to get involved here, though, but it's a 3v2. Jarvan over the top, the Devour's burnt down, and Isles just gets killed off by JoJo. Inspired locked in the pit, though. Fudge able to get that kill in the driving cataclysm, and Blabber now going to get jumped on. Danny looking to try and find the solo. Don't
gameplay. Laning phase is of course the ego part of gameplay, and then you transition into the team fight phases towards the mid stages. And on top side, they sent Blabber up to Summit to try and trade on top side tower.
take down this tower. Yeah, Summit's going to trade, but the T2s are worth so much bonus gold.
800 for the team with local and with team-wide gold for you. So huge rewards there in advance of the Dragon. And here goes Summit trying to...
Ooh! It's going to be close. Impact has to just stand there and take the pain. 1v1 Summit, they're not going to be able to get it. It was awfully close. Summit
make much headway in these team fights. Again, though, EG continue on giving up Dragons. They are unperturbed by the Dragon stacking for Cloud9. This game is much further delayed. So also very reasonable in this one to give them up.
They're getting extra gold as well. They got the Herald, which presumably will turn into some
The
gold.
scaling picks, if they get gold early, then you can fight them off of those Dragon Soul fights. You know, Trundle coming from jungle is much underfed. Summit, though, is the next target. Summit targeted again. He gets knocked up, and he gets closed in.
I mean, this far up, no flash. What are you supposed to do? Unfortunately for Summit, the answer is going to be die. He's going to look to try and take out Impact, but he's in a 1v4. He's not going to get the trade, and Jojo of all
the lower bracket. And everybody now trying to repeat.
Oh, it's a painful Berserker. Wrong brush.
Fudge is trying to scale. He's got his Muramana completed, but his Ludens is not done.
Summit, I think, yeah, just trying to be cheeky, but he's going to get somewhat punished. That Chaos Storm is a significant chunk of damage, even with only a couple ticks. And EG get what they really came for in this play, taking another...
Because Jojo's got the answers to even the magic resistance before you even build it. The front lines will be blocking them. Fudge, though, trying to do work. He has package.
What an angle here. The Ornn ulti. Devour from Isles does save Berserker for a while, but Danny's trying to chase someone who TP'd in. Trundle ulti pop. Fudge getting low though. Summit looking for the perfect flank. Dives on in, but it may be too deep. Blabber's going to join him, but Fudge can't go in there. Summit left completely alone by his team. And EG just waltz on through. It's inspired. Going back through. There's the ulti finally. Perfect in the choke point. And Danny is going to free fire down Berserker. Somebody please give Jojo the splash kill. Inspired is trapped in the pit. Gets rooted by a Chomper. But it's just going to be a steal, and there is no steal. Cloud9 commit everything down there in the bottom lane, so
no flash for Blabber either.
Flip or nothing. They're going to go in there with the Jinx Rocket. They can't steal the Baron. Can they get out alive? Looks like the answer is yes. But only a tower for Summit here on the bottom side, not even close to the inhib.
Experience an LCS finals. They're marching their way straight towards one, though, and Summit wants to stop them.
Yeah. Oh, he went all the way over. Danny actually managed to flash that wall, and Summit's completely out of position as a result. Impact's getting shredded, but they just don't have the damage. The Chompers, I think, are going to save C9, but Danny is going off. Zeri is disgusting as Danny is going to find two, make it three. The man has the penta in his eye.
Another penta! Go for it! Go for it!
Danny penta! It seems to happen all the time. Jojo, you absolute jerk. There we go. No, what's going on? Where's Danny? He doesn't care. He just is waiting. Danny's going to give it to him. There's the penta-kill. A donation from Cloud9 as EG take game number 2.
Danny, the penta-kill machine. All right, this one was given to him by both Fudge and his teammates, and yet still, he delivers again.
Would you like to know an NA player? Well, never mind. We'll hold that thought for a second. Summit trying to keep them off. They actually can't finish again. So give me a little tidbit. Would you like to know what other North American Bear Nexus and EG bearing down on them in another game here? Here we go. Summit finds the angle, but again, Danny might just find his way out. He's low with the shields. They're going to keep him alive. He does finally die, but Jojo takes the reins in the team fight. Make it double-digit kills for the Phenom as EG are going to storm through this base, take out the Nexus, and push Cloud9. You must win 3 games in a row. Get the tweets ready, because EG are 2-0 up in this series.
Nicole, buy the plane tickets now if you haven't. Evil Geniuses looking towards Houston with big eyes. They are hungry. Pastry time.
There's Gwen.
Well, it does give them some... After Wolves has transitioned back to base to get his longsword, and then top crab into top gank here. Impact with a defensive ward does see him, and they'll be able to play accordingly.
Yeah, 2 nice wards actually there. Blabber going to get spotted returning to his jungle as well, so Impact knows that pressure isn't coming. Still has to deal with Summit in the lane, and Summit with the W popped is looking to try and find a solo. He hasn't had many options this game so far, and now they're dancing in the alcove. There's first blood down the bottom side, but it's going to be second blood top. No, not yet. Inspired is here just in time, but Blabber is here for the counter gank, and he takes out Impact with the flag.
Beautiful. He only has eyes for the kill.
What is going on? Bottom side, JoJo's roamed down for one. And now Isles in a 1v2, but JoJo's low.
He's gonna be one if he's not careful.
JoJo just keeps walking over. No, Isles just says, I got it. And now Vulcan, do you have the next one? Out of mana, almost out of health. Isles is low, but Isles can walk away.
And Dragon is coming down to a smite fight. Inspired is here.
Yeah, Inspired, they're gonna get jumped on there. Berserker's just gonna try and make it happen. Fudge moving down. Danny's here, but he's gonna be late. Vulcan, though, with a two-man pole already in the mix. Berserker low, slain by Vulcan. Danny coming in to sweep it up. Blabber barely holds on to the Dragon, but Cloud9, that is a disaster outside the Dragon fight, and that's gonna be a third kill as well.
Esports Houston, start talking some smack. Let's see it.
All right, well, JoJo has 2 kills again. I don't know quite how that happened, but once again, JoJo.
I know how it happened. It just happened in the Dragon fight.
Oh,
it's gonna happen top side.
Impact 1v1. I mean, it's not gonna be a 1v1, but it might as well be. Danny gonna get the gold. Gwen is immune, but not for too much longer. Carrie's gonna get the gold. Vulcan's ready for the interception, and there's Inspired with the kill.
And it's incredibly important for, here we go.
Dive coming in, 3v3 though, but already very low for Fudge. Slain by JoJo. Vulcan finds the alley-oop. Blabber traps them in the Cataclysm, has to do something as Isles gets a very nice 2-man bubble, but there's no follow-up. That was all defensive.
And that's gonna be turret plate knocked off. They've got 3 members of Cloud9 here trying to defend though. Berserker gonna do his best. The cover fire gets them off the turret. There will be no full play.
2v1 though here. Danny down the bottom side alongside Summit. Impact just buying a bunch of time. The exhaust is enough. Summit trying to dash away, but Impact shuts that down. No, that's 6 minutes, under 6 minutes. But top lane gonna try and interrupt the play. Here's Fudge looking, but only finds Vulcan. Rifttail's gonna charge, and they're gonna go back through. The Everfrost is out, and Cloud9 are on the defensive once again, just having to run away.
And it's because they don't have teleport on Summit, so they're making the call. Guess what? EG, they committed all their resources top. All we have to do is defense here. Nobody get caught.
As you say that, that's a combo after the rise route. Blabber too far forward. Impact shuts that down. And EG are hunting between 2 towers now. JoJo looking for Berserker, who does have Cleanse and Flash. Good cast into the root, but no one can follow Berserker. Lets the culling rip. But EG, they'll take the tower, they'll take the damage, they'll trade with Summit in bottom side. But this is all good for EG.
It is. It's tragedy for Cloud9. All they
Can they get named JoJo is having a breakout playoff series. He has changed so much from the first games we saw from JoJo. It is incredible to watch the growth of a player that is very far from done showing his ceiling.
Meanwhile, it's actually telling that EG, even when they have full control of the map, do not take the Dragon. They let the Cloud Dragon sit. They will take your towers, they will take your gold before anything. The priority on Dragons for EG is
Vulcan
zero.
looking to set up the play on his own team, and Danny zooms on him from the side. Berserker's gonna get up, but Danny is flashing in. That's an arrow. Berserker is gonna put an end to that shenanigans. And now Summit's in here, Fudge TPing through. Everfrost finds the route. C9 need these picks, and they will find them.
This is their moment. Cloud9 needed to get as much as they possibly chase. They tried to get the chase to get some more gold for themselves. Unable to do that, which means actually on the reset, they finally pick up the Dragon.
For Cloud9, but they're gonna need a lot more of that. A lot more picks, and EG are just not slowing down. Yes, they went a little too far in mid lane through the jungle. How far will they go though? Gonna sweep out this vision. Vulcan moving forward. Gonna get himself stunned up, but the root does land. The ulti's out of the first stun, but he does get out safely.
And critically, you see how quickly Cloud9 pull back? They get out the Nocturne ultimate. Vision denial and the possibility of that dive has been the biggest thing that they have tried to combat. Danny, over the wall, gets away from the exhaust, but Blabber is on his trail.
There's a tower there as well. There's the gold card. Rapid fire just got finished with Fudge. Blabber's there. Danny's gonna try and fight his way out, but he can't do it. JoJo in the meantime, though, is gonna take the tower that the Rift Tower charged on earlier.
And this is the benefit of always pushing.
Spot a couple, but you gotta fight front to back, and I'm not sure they want to, but you are gonna be forced to. Ultimate goes in from Nocturne. They're after Summit, actually. Gwen Bubble goes up, but impacted to the backline, trying to make it happen. JoJo straight into the middle of the enemy team. Stasis is there. Vulcan finds the combo on the backline, but Blabber barely misses onto JoJo. And Danny, once again, is ripping through Cloud9. He's got himself a double. EG starting to sense it.
Jojo on the line there. He's done, yes, he survives. They're not done. Berserker with Nami trying to pull something out of a hat here for
Danny,
Cloud9.
what a play. Ulti still ticking. Flashes past the CC, still queuing them. There's the stun, but they can't follow up, and Vulcan with the flank is finding another. Fudge is gonna have to TP away, and EG gonna go again. EG know it though, and there's the TP ward is very nicely placed for Impact to return to the fight. Jojo gonna let it rip. Vulcan there in the front line, but the ulti is ticking. Danny on a rampage, takes out the jungler. Now the Dragon's loose. Summit knocked around, but EG don't care about the objective. They want the kills, they want the gold. Danny gets a double. EG take the Dragon away, and that is basically putting to bed Cloud9's chances in this series. But Berserker in the brush is gonna get one, but now feed up by Inspired. Now gonna be killed off by Danny. Call it a triple kill, because that's what it is. EG can seemingly do no wrong, and they're gonna get a fourth kill as well. A fifth kill perhaps. Danny with the unofficial penta. Not this time. No, he gets it. That's another unofficial.
And they refocus on pushing those minions out. Danny gets teleported on though. He's got everybody in his face.
3 items here for the Zeri. No flash. Does have the exhaust. Rides away to safety. Not safe enough though. There's the shutdown. They desperately needed that. The TP as well. Perfectly timed, and Jojo's gonna die.
This could be the comeback. Something here with a top tower, but it might cost even Impact his life. Gragas is mobile, but Gragas will be pinned inside the enemy base. Can Cloud9 also chase down the Gragas? That would be a desynced death timer if they can find it. Cloud9, this would dive. This will be Cloud9 getting more gold back.
Yep, nice for Cloud9. Very patient there. Summit with the sweeper. Spotted Impact.
I would not risk anyone's life for this Dragon. However, it looks like we might have a full commitment. Ryze has unleashed teleport. He could flank right in front of him.
Impact again. Very scary here as the ulti as well. EG trying to move their way back in. Cloud9 have to navigate carefully. That's the route there from Jojo. Vulcan finds a double blabber. Gets in, gets out with the Cataclysm, and Cloud9 are going to be sent packing back to their Nexus. Summit finally dead. C9 with no health left to speak of, and EG, they're just going to keep on going, brute forcing through. That could be it. EG find 4 kills.
That's going to be EG taking the Dragon, and they will run rampant through Cloud9's base. Vulcan is on the hunt.
Oh, it's a kill. Fudge does find one back, but Danny, no ulti active, doesn't go over, but Impact. The walls are closing in around Cloud9. They're going to take so much, if not the Nexus.
Yeah, they're going to go for the end here. Vulcan says after all this time, he gives one back to Fudge, one back to Cloud9, but EG will still be taking so much. Blabber, 15 seconds though. Summit, 11 seconds.
5 seconds on Isles. It's close. EG leave.
Danny is, okay, great. Get him a McHale's. You know, get your anathemas to put more tenacity reduction.
Still holding on, but it is going to be a very tough ride to the finish line as EG do pop the Nocturne ulti again, but Summit's already in the mix. Gonna get feared up though, barely misses the tether, I believe. And Cloud9 now gonna re-engage. Danny is gonna be the target, but Blabber's maybe gone too far forward. He has to flush out. The ult from Impact does pop Blabber back in, but Vulcan's dived on in. He's got ulti though. Not gonna matter too much, but Fudge does get the kill. Summit now going back through. Cloud9 fighting tooth and nail to try and save this game. Berserker gets exhausted. Danny's still unleashed, and that's gonna be it. Danny should have it here, but no. What's this? Fudge summoning Cloud9 still dancing. The stun lands in. Fudge can't get it. Danny once again so big on the Zeri. He's going to force Isles away. And Danny's going to waltz on through to try and end the game, but Isles will escape.
Danny flashed over the wall to get in here even faster. Pastry, it's Danny versus the Nexus turrets, and the turrets don't stand a chance.
Isles, can he do anything here? He's just got so little to play with. It's literally the Fed Zeri versus one Nami. One little fish in a very, very big pond. And the bubble lands, but it's not enough. Here's Blabber, though, to try and save the day. And Danny, in style, will vault over the Nexus and push North America's new hope, new talent, new team. For the first time in a while here in Spring, but EG more than earned it this series. Looking incredible. A team that had looked great in lock-in, right? And then looked a little shaky throughout the regular season. Everyone had the question, we know they're good, but can they put it together consistently? The answer after that series is a resounding yes, Kobe.
Every team in the LCS this split, besides 100 Thieves, made big roster changes. So every team was projecting some sort of growth pattern, some sort of curve. Nobody knew how they were going to go. Everybody had their ups and downs. Everybody had their turns this split and their learning processes. And EG have come out ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
They are heading to Houston, and well-deserved. Congratulations. It'll be fun to see them on that stage, getting ready now as well for the interview.
I'm looking back.
After yesterday's interview, I'm ready for a banger.
Yes. I'm ready for some spice. I believe we have a little bit of a delay while we wait for a player, but we'll get them on stage and get you to them as soon as we can. I think there's something you mentioned, though, feels so important to me. These young players stepping up when they see crowds for the first time, when the pressure gets on. Like the thing you always worry with talented young players is that you will fold under pressure. And the opposite has happened to Jojo and Danny, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, too, the commitment to work ethic for both of them, from the very beginning, Jojo was one of the biggest grinders of Champions Queue,
so
which I feel like is such an important factor. And Danny very publicly had a lot of criticisms for it, but after the post, he then also dedicated himself to almost every single day that week to playing as well, to grinding away as well, and work ethic is rewarded.
Yep, certainly looks like it after that series. We'll be talking pro to pro with Danny a little bit later on, but for now, it's time for a Boomer Zoomer Verizon post-game interview with Impact and Jojo Pyun.
Yes, sir.
What up, everyone? Welcome to the Verizon post-game interview, officially dubbed the Boomer Zoomer interview that we have. Oh my goodness, though. So going into this, EG was unable to defeat Cloud9 in the regular season. Cloud9 3-0'd you last time you faced off in the playoffs, but today, such a stomp, sweep across the board. Impact, tell me about what the winning strategy was.
Just camping summit. I mean, I'm just joking, but I think we are improved that a lot better than regular season. I think we have played so much better of our team play-wise. That's why I thought we just easy win, you know.
EG win through and through, game 1, 2, and 3. Jojo, you were looking really good throughout. Player of the series, in fact.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you had some words with Fudge going into this. Were you threatened at all by him based on his last performance?
I mean, I never, like, how can I say? Let me think. Like, I don't think Fudge is that good at mid, but he beat me every single game. So I couldn't talk much trash because I'm like 0-3 against him in regular season, so I couldn't talk much. But now that we 3-0'd him, I think I can say now that I think he's not that good. So, and I'm pretty confident now, so there we go.
Enough to send him back to top lane?
We're sending him back to top lane. I think he's going back to top lane after this game, yeah.
Speaking about top lane a bit more, you were just joking about facing off against Summit. Were you surprised, though, that Cloud9 continued to index into him with the picks they were bringing through? Because you were all able to shut him down.
Well, I was surprised about they not picking Oren because, I mean, in the playoff, when played against GGS, I thought their priority was high over Oren. That's why I thought they should picking Oren, and they're not picking Oren, and okay, I'm doing that. And I mean, that's hard work. And I got surprised he played Camille or Gwen. It's not many people play Camille and Gwen that much. I mean, I'm playing Gwen, but I got surprised, and he played well that, but I don't know, something, their team fight is kind of weird. I can feel they're choking themselves so much, so it's easy.
Y'all were feeling pretty good in the team fights. A big top dive mood, right?
Of course.
Now, Jojo, actually, it was a recent TGI interview that Inspire did where he was speaking directly about your improvement throughout the split. Can you tell me a bit of where you think you have improved the greatest and your greatest strengths here in playoffs?
I feel like I used to focus too much on laning, and I feel like more now, like I've been more focusing on team play and helping my team and, you know, setting them up. So I think that's what I improve on the most, because honestly, the more I play, the more I realize laning doesn't matter that much compared to just playing with my team. So that's what I improve on the most, I think.
And playing as a team, all of EG, that means you have officially punched your ticket to go to Houston, get to be in front of that big old crowd. How do you feel about that impact, getting to return to such a venue?
I mean, it's such a nice because we have been when we stage game, you know, like this, you know, with crowd. Now, but how long? It's start at the 2020, right? To no stage people, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have the fans, because even we have like white noise in our headsets, so we can't hear the fans, and they even put it louder, but we can still hear the fans like screaming and cheering. So, you know, it feels good.
That distant EG. Any advice for the young gun who will be in front of that big crowd for the first time, because you've got experience there?
I mean, just enjoy game, you know. I mean, thanks to watching crowd people, but like, I always say that JoJo don't care that much. Just focus your play. That's better anyway. If you make the good play, anyway they like it. So I think he's gonna play well in the Houston.
Focus on the play. It is a rematch, though, against Team Liquid. How is it going to go this time around?
I mean, I think we improved a lot since we versed TL, like a lot. So I think it'll go better than it went last time. I think we can beat them if we play how we played today. So I think we're pretty confident. Yeah.
Well, everybody give it up. Thank you, Impact. Thank you, JoJo, for speaking with me. Congrats on the victory. It is time for us to hear from another young gun, though. We've got High standing on by with a pro-to-pro alongside Danny. Check it out.
Hello, everyone. I honestly didn't predict that, so I apologize for that in advance. I predict you guys were going to lose, but you proved me wrong. So I actually have a few plays here, and I want to talk with you about it. I find your team fighting to be very fascinating. Here, for example, you're getting killed by Akali, and to run away from her, you jump into the entire enemy team. So can you tell me a bit about what goes on in your head during team fights, and in this team fight specifically, what you're trying to do? I can run it twice if you need to see it twice.
Yeah, let me just look at it real quick. So here I'm just trying to just match with my team and like just get away from this Akali because she obviously has a lot of kill threat on me. So main idea is playing with my team and then also trying to escape. And then I also noticed I had my E, so I was like, let me just go over the wall with flash and then E over. So it wasn't really in the team. I took a shock blast, but I got out really fast.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's very fun to watch you take these team fights. So actually, I have another clip here that's about to play. If you take a look at it, you'll see really quick, I'll pull up the mini map so everyone can see that Dragon is spawning soon, and you'll see that your team actively makes a decision to not go towards it at all. And I'm wondering, does your team just not care about Dragon? And if so, why is that? You actively choose to go for towers and gold. Can you tell me a bit about that team decision?
Yeah, okay. So for our champions, Victor and Zeri, I think they are very gold dependent. Like they scale really well with items. So instead of objectives, we just want to get as strong as we can before.
Instead of Dragon specific.
Yeah.
Because you guys go for towers or Herald.
Yeah. Drag. So yeah. So we prioritize the tower gold, and then once we get maybe like 2 or 3 items, we feel confident to fight the soul point or the soul.
Is that consistent regardless of what champion you play or what comp you have, or does that change depending on like your team comp?
It might depend because some champions do better with gold and some champions don't, but it just depends on what kind of comp you have, what kind of champion, for sure. Yeah, that was just our decision.
Gotcha. So then in this third clip, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what was going on here. Clearly, you guys destroyed this team fight. You played this extremely well, and you get a quadra, and your entire team is pretty much sitting AFK at their nexus. Can you tell me a bit about what's going on in comms here and how come you're not going for the penta?
At first I was like aiming for the penta. Here I try to flash and he flashes away from me, then I kill Trundle. And then I obviously just like, he's not gonna give it to me, I'm just gonna go in the game, focus the mid inhib, and then push the wave. But they're like screaming to me like, hey, he's like giving you the penta. And I'm like, oh wait, really? Wait, why is he doing that? So yeah, definitely wasn't like focused on the penta itself. I just wanted to win the game.
Objective play, I respect that. Because you definitely, if you guys just killed him there, you definitely can end the game here. I want to call out in chat really quick. You guys can't see it because I can't make it any bigger. But Fudge is basically typing out, hey, don't kill me. Can you save my KDA? So I thought that was really fun to see that players are still having a good time. Even though he's getting blasted personally, it seems like he's still having some fun. So that's pretty cool to see. And then, do you know that you have more pentakills now than most of the LCS? You are tied at, well, you're at number 6, which doesn't sound very good, but a ton of people are tied at 2nd with 4, and you're at 3 right now. You have more than me, in case you're curious.
Oh, wow.
Which isn't saying much, because I only have 1. But anyway, I have one final clip here, and it's not as hype as these previous clips or anything like that, but it's another thing that your team actively decides to do. Let me fast forward a little bit. It should come up here in a second. Let's see. Okay, right here. So you get solo killed in lane here, and it's pretty consistent that you guys lost lane all 3 games. And I'm not saying this because you guys are playing bad, but you guys make active decisions to choose poor lanes, and or Vulcan chooses to leave your lane often. So is this something that you feel like you can just deal with? Like you just fall behind in lane phase and come back in mid game? And if so, how does that make you feel? Because obviously no one wants to play lane and lose lane, right? But it's a sacrifice you're making for your team. So can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, I think the champions I really like playing are kind of difficult to play in the meta right now, aside from the obvious like Jinx and maybe Caitlyn. But Zeri has a really tough laning phase, and I think since I played her all 3 games, it was obviously not going to be the strongest point of my gameplay because Zeri is not the strongest. And Vulcan, I think he just wants to how do I say this? Like, he wants to make sure that even though our lane is rough, he wants to make sure that he can keep making these plays with these champions and just scale into the mid game and hope for the best, because our team fighting is pretty insane, I think.
Gotcha. So moving towards finals, you're going to play against 100 Thieves. Do you think this play